What up, doe?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Woo!
For the people who celebrate that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
If you do, happy St. Patty's Day to you. I don't even know how to pronounce it. If you don't,
any reason to drink and wear colors for me, so.
yeah, so that all works. Welcome back to another. You know,
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to another banger.
I'm sorry if I sound a little raspy. My voice has just been like this. You know what I'm saying? All day, y'all. I've been working. Trying to get it together before I got here, but we gonna work through that, man. But how y'all
To our
been, man?
Spotify listeners, excuse us, we're a little hoarse. We still partied out from Monday morning, Sunday night,
Sunday night, you said, yeah, Sunday night,
our
Monday.
very first event. It went well. So thank you to everybody that showed up. Stay
Absolutely.
tuned for part two.
Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, for being there. If you was one of the people that wanted to come and couldn't make it, hope that you can make it out next time. Hopefully you heard enough, you know what I'm saying, to get some fire underneath you, get your wheels rolling. You know what I'm saying? Get your car started. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
Let me tell you, it's just gonna get greater later. You know how you gotta get the kinks out, when you start a business or start a venue or
Anything that you start,
yeah,
honestly, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Whether you went
Move
to
idea.
school for it or it was just something that, you know what I'm saying, you just had to plan or you know what I'm saying, you just thought about. Starting out, anything you gotta work the kinks out. You know what I'm saying?
Even kinks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even when you want kinks in, sometimes you gotta work the kinks in.
Very well true.
You know what I'm saying?
You either working them in or out. You gotta work them
You
one way or the
gotta
other.
work the
Working the
kinks,
kinks one way or the other.
baby. Thank
Um,
you to all of you who are shooting with us in the gym now on that adventure.
and there are many more handles to every platform coming out that's being launched. Make sure you guys stay tuned so you can catch the handle of all the platforms. To just be a supporter, to be down. You win stuff around here.
I was about to say you
I
should have had
seen
your shirt on.
I seen which one I got a hoodie.
You
Oh, my shirt
It's
is
kinda hot for time to talk about
um,
hoodie,
all right. I don't
but you
want
got a
that.
hoodie and a t-shirt.
I think my shirt is in a drawer. I gotta look back again. I think it's in a drawer.
Because we have merch, you
Absolutely.
guys.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, you gotta clap that up right there. Rocking the
We have
Keller
merch.
line.
Okay, so if you want a book bag, a t-shirt, a maxi dress, and some other stuff, like, just let us know.
I can't see this.
We will put your order in for your very own Time to Talk About t-shirt. And listen, support black businesses, okay? We already appreciate y'all for watching. So we
Absolutely.
want y'all word of mouth is the best advertisement, right? If you enjoy kicking it with us, shooting with us in the gym, or if you just support us, if you family, friends, whatever, if you don't even get a chance to really watch it all like that, you watch the beginning and catch the clips.
Clips, right, right.
Whatever. If you wanna support, you wanna get the word out, go ahead and get you some merch, okay? It's gonna be relatively inexpensive,
Please
okay?
do.
Cause
And it's
we
gonna be
ain't
stylish.
necessarily trying to make a profit off the merch right now. Our main thing for the merch is to get the word out.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth, okay? So, yes, we appreciate you guys. As you all know, I'm sorry because we didn't even introduce ourselves for the newbies. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. I am your girl Jen checking in. I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie, auntie, sister, cousin, girlfriend in your head. Whatever you need me to be, I'm showing up for you in that space. This here is a safe space. We love to have you. Please come every week and kick it with us. Us being me and the most chocolatiest drop host with the most. Your boy, T Double.
And I'm your boy T Double, just regular. You know what I'm saying? I like the introduction. I ain't got no good catch lines like baby got you know what I'm saying? Like your auntie, cousin, best friend, whatever. I ain't got the good lines like her, but I'm just regular here.
First of all, I
I'm
just
new here.
told you what you're
Right, that's why I said
wanting.
I like that. I like
You're
that.
the chocolatiest drop
I like that you
host
came
with
in
the
with that because
most. Like, what are you
I ain't had that. I like that you came in with that because it's like being on Shannon Sharp podcast when he just really up all just a gang of titles. I
Oh,
like that.
listen,
I like that.
don't get me started on that. Oh my goodness. I could just go. We'll save that for the Patreon. I need you
Okay.
guys to come back
Okay.
because that's gonna be for the Patreon.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's gonna be in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. We're going to be switching to Twitter and Patreon. So
Absolutely.
make sure you're subscribed to our Patreon and you following us on Twitter. So
I guess it's a little
and
okay.
we have different tiers for the Patreon, okay? Different tiers, different,
There will
how
be
much is
different
what is
options.
your appetite?
Right,
How much do
absolutely.
you want to see?
Right, absolutely. There will be
You can,
different options. Absolutely.
yeah, and we love to present you with positive, stimulating content,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna keep doing it.
Absolutely. Positive and very stimulating. Multiple ways.
Yes, and hopefully you enjoy seeing us together, seeing us um piggyback off each other. Sometimes we have, the banter, we don't always agree. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely. Absolutely. That's
Because
normal.
first of all, I'm a female.
Yeah, it's
So you
normal.
know how
Yeah.
the men are.
That's what they say. That's exactly
Ladies,
what the females say.
ladies, make sure you come back
That's a,
for the Patreon because we're gonna talk about that.
absolutely. It's gonna get greasy in there. Some good grease. Good
Oh
grease.
yeah, good lube.
Absolutely.
No,
KY.
no, Diddy. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't using baby oil, we using KY.
Okay, wow.
Mm,
Warming,
we're gonna
okay? We
use
like
some
it hot. Anyway,
we're
that's
gonna
for
use some
later.
adult stuff.
That's for later. That's for
Right,
later.
right, absolutely.
That's for later. First
Um,
of all, you guys, if you didn't know, we're from Detroit.
thanks for being here, man. We start off with what up, though? As you cool.
Ooh.
Before we get into that, I want to touch a couple moments right beforehand. I want to get to yikes, huh? Lose it that fast. I want to get to my rest in pieces. I want to say rest in peace to Kiki Shepard, the Showtime at the Apollo co-host,
No!
passes away at 74 years old.
No! Oh, God.
And I also want to say rest in peace to Debbie Mathers, which is the grandmother of Eminem, which I believe,
Oh, so his mama and his grandma had the same name.
yeah, I believe.
Wow, I believe it.
Mhm.
I got my mama name, so that's crazy.
I know,
Rest in peace.
Kiki passed away. She's alive now from a heart attack. Um, I think that also Debbie Mathers is going through some health issues. So, if I'm not mistaken, rest in peace to those. Condolences to the family. You know,
Yeah, rest in peace to them.
absolutely. Um, moving forward,
Everybody
let's
who lost their life
absolutely anybody who lost a loved
recently.
one
Yeah,
during
this
this
week.
time since the last time we seen you guys, last time
Yeah.
you seen us, anybody who lost a loved one or family
Our
member
deepest
or
condolences.
going through something right now, prayers are out to you. Deepest
Yes.
condolences, definitely. So for you and your loved ones.
Yes.
So
Make
when
sure you
we
pray and stay in your
please
word
do,
right now.
please
You
do,
need it
please do,
in your time of grieving.
please stay in the word.
Mhm.
Absolutely. At all times.
Yeah. So amen.
Yeah. So I mean,
Mhm.
we do a well, that was you cool. Um, my first thing that I had for the "What Up, Though, Is You Cool?" I felt like, this was definitely it was a hit for me. I feel like, as I said, we stay here in Detroit, Michigan. Um, and, one thing that, has been a thing here is, the minimum wage, the money that you make starting off a job. It has been very low for so long, and people have pitched something that they just gonna make it something extremely high for so long, and it
Extreme.
only
What's
goes up
extremely high? I'm
50
sorry.
more cents or something
Oh,
like
right,
that.
right.
People always push for they're about to make it $4 more or $5 more or all these publicans,
Coming in.
Republicans, or Congress people, whatever that you know what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
want to label them as. It's every time this comes around, and this is usually around election time, so I don't know if it's around that time, which is why this is happening. But I see it can't be because just got there. Okay, so she's not up for but I see that the lovely Mayor Mary is trying to come up with a plan to make minimum wage for all full-time workers here in Michigan, at least.
Well, she can only do things for Detroit, so that would be good though, because she only the mayor of Detroit.
Yeah, well, that it
Now,
said
unless
Massachusetts on the
she's I'm
books.
about to say,
They
right,
probably working with somebody.
lobbying with, yeah, the like you said, Congress, and but it's good that because she got a big following. You know what I'm saying?
Just that's a major push, right?
Heck
Because
yeah.
currently minimum wage here is like $13 and like 73 cents. And that is just I think the amount that is minimum wage is terrible. I just think that listen, the way that people work and people out here nowadays, $13 an hour ain't going you still live on the streets for $13 an hour. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you can possibly the type of living that you can possibly pay for, especially not here. I just it crossed my feed, and I just had to jot it down because I was like, how many times have I heard this from different people? How many times have we heard that we want to raise minimum wage up a absurd number? That's over seven more dollars than what it originally is. And when this get passed, it's people downtown right now walking around actually to fill out a petition
Oh, they
to
everywhere.
raise minimum wage only $1.
Oh, they everywhere.
Why don't they know about the $21.43? Why is the petition only for $1? So when that goes across, it's only gonna be $14 and we thinking that it's gonna be 21 something, or is it
I
like
mean, honestly, this is what I'm gonna say about I'm just I want minimum wage to be more just for the economy. You know what I mean? And just for, struggling people, younger people, whatever. But like I am rebuking the spirit of minimum.
understood? I
So I don't
understand
want
that.
to make it seem like I don't care because I do. Number one, because I want my customers and clients to have money to come spend with me.
Absolutely, absolutely.
God forbid, my family members that might not be doing as well as I am, and am gonna be from here on out doing better and better and better. But like, I don't ever want to care about the minimum wage like how I used to. You know what I'm saying? I used to care about it because I'm like, dang, that's what I'm be getting. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
When I
right.
first
I
started
understand.
working and when I was in my 20s and younger, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so I know I at least get this. When you a entry level worker working these minimum wage jobs. But at a time, there comes a time in one's life where they want to move to the next
You
level. You
search
know
a
what I
certain
mean?
thing, yeah. You
And
start to
at
focus
this
on.
point right now in my life, I mean, man, I would be grateful for whatever the good Lord gives me. But
Absolutely.
minimum wage at any level in the country,
Yeah, say that.
I can't do it.
Yeah, say that. Say that. Say that. Because you know what? It's just it's too much skill and a part to and living out here. It's too many skills that you naturally have that you naturally know without going anywhere and somebody you pick this up along the way.
And
It's
that's what I'm saying. That comes with time and experience. I'm
absolutely.
42. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? When I
Hmm.
was 22, I couldn't say this. I didn't say this. I
Absolutely.
was glad to get minimum
Absolutely.
wage sometimes, even though
Absolutely.
one of my first jobs, I was getting way more than minimum wage. Like I remember um when I first started working, minimum wage was like $5.
It was
And
yeah.
in my
Uh,
first job, I think it was 5.15. And my first job, I was making $9. Well, not my very first job, but my first job out of high school, which was at the gym. I was working at
mm,
Fitness USA.
okay.
I was making $9. $9 for a 19-year-old was a lot of money. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
lot of money. And I was getting 40 hours? What?
Especially, you
Baby.
know what I'm saying, 19-year-old with
No
a support
kids.
system. Yeah, no, yeah,
No
yeah,
kids
and you
in a
can be
support
like, "Oh, yeah,
system.
absolutely." Mhm. Yeah, pretty much all your
I
money is
moved out of my
yours.
mama house so fast her head spent to the point where she followed me 6 months later. And
Yeah,
we've been together ever since because
absolutely.
I wasn't playing. No, I jumped off the porch and started running quick. And for a long time, it was poverty minded, you know, curses and stuff that had me stuck at minimum wage. It wasn't, like you say, a lack of skills, lack of value in the
Mhm,
workplace, none
mhm.
of that.
You wanted
It's
this to be
just
outside, like, my time is my time.
you don't even know you don't even know your
Mhm.
worth. You don't
You
even
try
know
because 'cause you
because
too
you
busy
in
trying to adjust your schedule to outside life.
no, that ain't
Oh,
what
well,
I
that was my
mean
problem,
though.
though.
That ain't what I mean. What I mean is you ain't seen nobody really making no money for real in your family, in your past, for me.
Well,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah,
saying?
okay, 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 look.
Everybody else is okay with minimum wage and a little bit above that, or might not even have no job. Back in the 80s, do you know how much the welfare was paying people rent and lights and gas
Mhm.
and stuff? They was vendoring your lights and gas and rent through like a SCR type of situation. If you ain't had no job, they paid your rent like everybody. Everybody had Section 8 in the
Yeah, I was
80s
gonna
and
say, yeah,
90s.
I was gonna say, I remember being with my auntie, our rent was like $6, you know what I'm saying, on
Yeah,
the
they
weekend.
vendored your rent and your lights and gas and stuff back then. So, a lot of people in the hood didn't even work. You know what I'm saying? If they did work, they was making $5 an hour. Like, what was they really making?
That's what
Absolutely
motherfuckers went out to
nothing.
hustle.
So a lot of times people would have jobs and would still be getting their stuff vendor because they wasn't making enough. They was working 5 for $5 an hour, and they rent was, you know what I'm saying, $300-$400. Even though that ain't nothing right now, that sound like a little bit, but when you only making $5 an hour for minimum wage, $300-$400 is a lot of money.
I think that's equivalent to now shit. This little $13 and rent 1,200 and up. You know what I'm saying? That little fucking apartment. This little $13
Exactly.
ain't paying for shit.
Inflation just it's
Yeah.
the same. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's
you know what I'm
equivalent.
saying? It's the same.
The numbers are different, but the way
It's
inflation, the
the
way
same.
yeah. Mhm.
So, they not letting they wanna keep the people that's in poverty. And as long as you
That's
keep
been the
depending
plan.
on them and they programs and you sitting back and
Gotta
not
go out and
educating
get it.
yourself,
Yeah.
not honing your skills, not
Yeah.
using your God-given talents to take care of your family,
Uh-huh.
then they're gonna keep living off of you because that's what they doing. They living off of you. They taking half of your when you do work, when you do get Social Security or when you do get whatever, you still got to pay them somehow, and because you still spending money, so you paying taxes. They're living off of you, getting rich off of you,
Easy.
and you're not tapping into your God given ability to get rich because God already done gave it to you.
You had it already.
You got it,
Just
but they
use
want to
it. That's
hold you
it.
down
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they can stay on top.
Yeah, and don't let nobody else tell you that it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't your gift or you shouldn't be doing this or you only gonna make this. I heard people tell me before, like, oh, if you can go there and make that, then I would go there if I was you, because you ain't gonna make more than this nowhere else. And I done walked other places and made more money. Like, people gonna tell you whatever to hold you back,
To
like,
hold you
to
back.
keep you in they control. Like,
Yep.
if I make you think you can't go and get this nowhere else, you privileged to be here.
Right.
I got you wrapped around my finger, and that's what they want.
Right.
That's what they want. They want you to just go all
Because they
out.
want
Yeah.
you to think they your source. Next thing
Mhm.
you know, you idolizing them and being abused and misused and
Abs
taken advantage of.
abs
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
the more you hone your skills and know your worth to these employers, and to the state, and to the higher ups, we have to, but crabs in a barrel, that's a whole nother story. We
Absolutely.
can go on and on and on about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, you know, I hope I definitely hope that does happen. But more than anything, especially my black people, the people that Deuteronomy is about, we need to really understand who we are and what promises God got for us. But you gotta know the curses too, and then you will see why we dealing with what we dealing with, and maybe we can come together and do better. A family at a time. It's not gonna be just this one miraculous, oh, all black people get it together at a time at the same time. It's gotta be one family at a time,
One
one
person. Yep, yep.
relationship with God at a time. So honestly, it's gonna take a lot of y'all men to get your relationship with God together. Go to counseling. Get, ways to cope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they coming at us.
yeah,
They trying to break us down at the core. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And they want to what they want to do, break us down so they can stand up on our backs,
And they using
on
us
our
and
neck.
they using us to do it. They using us to attack ourselves. They ain't even gotta attack. They just using us to do it, and they sitting back watching. We doing it for them. That's just as well as we making the millionaires, making it easy for them by taking
Taking
our own
ourselves out.
selves out so
Oh,
they can live as millionaires. You know what I'm
yep,
saying?
yep,
It's
so
we
true.
just gotta do better, you know,
Yeah,
as a whole. But like, it's not gonna be all at one. It's one person at a time, one
yep,
at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. But you just gotta know, do your part. That
yeah,
helps. That provides help.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to everybody that's putting in. You know what I'm saying? So
That's great.
yeah, I'm trying to. I feel slumping too. Like she said, we can go on and on about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But to get to the next, this one really hurt me, right? Because I kind of see, y'all know we love Lions. We are Lions fans to the core over here. I don't want to hear
Time to
nothing
talk lions.
you
Okay.
gotta say, Mojo, or your fans. But I noticed about what's going on. Since I really don't want to hear no Bear fan next year at all. I don't want to hear nothing about no Bears. Bears are stealing all the Lions players. They signed also Khalif Raymond, the return man, also slash receiver, the guy who returned a kick and went in the stands and gave his wife the ball. These are players who make big plays. He's going back with Ben Johnson.
I'm over
As
it.
over there to the Bears. I
I'm
don't want to hear a Bears fan. Don't say nothing to
I'm
me. We've
over
been whooping
it.
y'all since been whooping y'all. We still gonna beat y'all twice this year. I don't listen. I don't, y'all trying to beat us. Y'all our little cousin. We love y'all, Chicago. Y'all little cuz. Y'all grew up and knew how to cook real good. Listen, y'all once was big cuz. Y'all are not big cuz no more. Y'all little cuz. The new thing is y'all little cuz. You know what I'm saying? We big cuz. Give us that big cuz respect. Any Mojo Brooks fan want to holler at me? Meet me in the comments, man. We can square up in the comments all day with gifts. I send gifts back and forth all day. Them little giffies, them little GIFs to show you
I'm
how I feel,
so
man.
mad.
Because
Like they just taking all our
yeah,
players. Like everybody
they
taking
doing that
us.
on purpose.
That's all right though, because we about to get better people. We gonna be better and we gonna win. Y'all
Yeah.
got us stuck up.
They
I'm
started
tired of
off
y'all.
with our coaches. That's what they thought was gonna break us down. But I
Mhm.
believe in Dan. Dan the man, Brad Holmes, man. Listen, the Lions gonna get it together. Hear the roar, man. Hear the roar. You better hear that. Um, okay, now, yeah, but okay, I'm still on Detroit though. What up, is you cool? Anytime you want to come in, oh, I just try to go get it down. But I seen where Detroit has launched a second round of down payment program, um, offering up to $25,000 for first time home buyers. You know what I'm saying? And they about to do a round three. Listen, if you here in Detroit, get with it. Look on the what's the website, the Michigan.gov website. Get with these programs. They almost giving money away to fix these houses up because they just don't want to do it. It would take so long for them to go through everyone.
We need to do this.
Yeah, it would take so long for them to go through everyone. Absolutely.
We need
It
to do
would take so long. They about to do launch round three. It would take so long for them to do everyone. If we get up as a community,
and make
we
it
wouldn't
easy.
have to worry about what we think about the people that's trying to come in and change and take over
Because that's what
the
they
wonderful
doing.
people.
They the ones gonna take advantage of this.
We wouldn't have to worry about that if we get up and we just grab these one at a time. Hey, grab that, make a community,
Hey,
build
we
a
gotta do
community.
this like right
I'm
now,
with that.
especially when what we were just talking about,
Mhm. I'm with that for sure. I'm definitely that. You just bro, you put an idea in my head. I wasn't even thinking that. That's a great idea. Absolutely.
and make it
And also one that we could, you know what I'm
like
saying,
that.
use
We
to
can,
right, and one that we
yeah,
use, and then when we ain't
exactly.
using it, right? Absolutely. I love that idea. But listen,
We finna do it. I'm so excited.
get on it. Listen, y'all better get just how we talking about it right now about getting on. You said we talking about getting on it right now, like right here with y'all. We ain't, it's no gatekeeping over here. We talking about it with y'all.
Mhm.
Let's get on this. Y'all should be saying the same thing. We saying it with y'all too. Listen, we about to get on this, y'all. You about to get listen. Look up that website. Go ahead, cause that's, when it's gone, when they take this money away, we gonna be sitting back like they don't give us a chance to get nothing, and we don't get a chance to get nothing. They ain't giving that money to us. It's right here. They ain't gonna tell you too much more. You got to go and research it now. After that yourself, they not about to put it in your lap. They ain't gonna tell you too much more. That's it. That's all you need to
My
know.
mind, they got to working. Let's go to the next thing
Yeah, that's
before I
all you need to
forget.
know. Okay.
Yeah, for real. Because
Um,
this is going down over here.
back in.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay. The one last thing.
we still in Detroit though.
We
I'm
still
still
in
in Detroit.
Detroit. I
I
want
ain't
to
talking
say
about the
this for
food.
sure. Capers back open.
Is they though?
Capers back. I seen it on their page personally.
Oh, see,
They said back open. I found out. I ran into it
you see how I
afterward.
look there?
Right. I found it though. Listen, because we was looking. So I
Cause
found
we
it.
was you. Wait a minute. This what you don't understand. Cause I forgot to tell you. Literally at the corner of the block that we was on
Uh
at the party
huh.
was Capers.
Did we pass it?
No, cause we came from 7 Mile.
Oh, we
It
came
was
the other
at
way.
Gratiot.
Okay, okay,
It
okay.
was at that other corner.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I didn't see it, but okay. If you all know,
They
I
wasn't
don't.
open though, but it was Sunday.
I can't tell you.
So was Monday. I'm sorry.
I know nothing about. I didn't see. I
Cause
was.
you
It was
looked on
early. It
their
was nine
page.
o'clock. It was early.
You looked
I
on their
don't.
page a couple of days ago to see if they was open.
But see, I found
Cause I
this.
heard they was
I
open.
found this one like this one was like on Facebook. And they had it's where they said they was the ones who did this. You know what I'm saying? So when I initially looked, um, I didn't. I didn't see this. See,
Oh,
we're
finally, here we
back
go.
open. Let's go. Ooh, they said that we back open.
And what day was that? That
This
was
was
March
this
8th.
is the eighth that was shared.
Yeah,
So,
so they had see, and I
so
told you my cousin told me they was open and she liked it.
and they was probably open low key, and that's what I'm saying. We looked on Google. They probably wasn't back on the
Oh,
Google.
see, I thought you looked on Instagram.
And I know I did. And then we just looked at some of their stuff. I was trying to see what I can find. I didn't find that.
Anyways, we talking about
I didn't find that until later though.
you
I mean,
was
I found that before, but I didn't I was saying I seen that they said that, but I couldn't remember where I seen it at. Forgetting that I sent it here because we had just talked about going because I guess they got famous steak by the ounce or something. I don't know about capers. I've
I don't know
never
if they
been.
still doing steak by the
If
hour. Oh yeah,
they
they did
said
say
they're
they was.
bringing that back, if you know about capers, you know about these things. I don't know. Never been.
And you love steak.
I do. I love it. I love it. I
I
want
hope
you to
they still
rate
got the chicken
if
Monterey.
you been to
That's my thing when I go there.
capers.
I
I
love
want you to
capers.
rate
They just
capers
capers was my starters.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
N-
I want you to rate it for me.
9. I give them a 9 back then, and then
Right, right, right.
that's not even talking about like the service because the service might not have been a
I just
9.
want the food.
A
I just want to know. I
9.
just want to know about the food. I don't. Okay, and I'm talking about back then. I ain't talking about since they reopened.
9 back
I
then.
just
Yeah,
like give me the back then.
capers was my starters. You know what
What
I'm
was your
saying?
go?
How
Oh,
I used
so
to,
your go to is steak by the ounce.
I don't eat steak. I mean, I
You
don't
eat
mean
the
to
steak
talk about.
bites and starters.
I used to. I'm not eating them no more. But I didn't.
Right,
I
no
did. That's
more.
when I
So
started really eating steak. When I was eating them steak bites as starters. I promise you. I don't
okay,
really
so
like
what was
steak.
your go to as?
Monterey chicken Monterey. That was my
Okay,
thing there. They had chicken Monterey. It's
I know
so
exactly what
good.
that
It's
is.
so
I've
good.
made that a million times.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
so good.
I love.
I mean, theirs to me is so good,
Right,
but
I had to make
I
it myself,
hadn't even never had it nowhere else until I went other places and saw it on the menu, and I'm like, oh, is this like the one at Capers? I'm gonna get this.
and it would be
So
like that.
it would be similar.
Okay,
It would be similar. It would be similar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It might not be as good, or
as
maybe it would
seasoned
be,
or
or it might,
marinated.
yeah, like it would be a little different. But I don't think I've ever had any bad chicken Monterey. But you know what? Like you said, it would be less saucy. Caper shit used to be like damn near spaghetti. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It
yeah,
used to
yeah.
have so much sauce, type shit. But that's what I used to get. Sometimes I would mess around and get a steak or whatever, but different shit on the menu. But that was my go-to because I knew for a fact I like that chicken Monterey. And you know how I am. Especially if I'm hungry, I'm gonna stick with what I know I like.
Yeah,
So,
that's
for me, what I'm doing is you cool. Okay, so we cool now because baby girl Dejanay, I think that's her name, has been found. 14-year-old girl who went missing with the little dog, with the pit bull dog, whatever. She been found, and that's all we care about. She's safe. Okay. Of course, we all want to know where she was at. Everybody's doubling down on this. She probably was being fast, blah, 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 blah. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is that baby is back home safe and her family can deal with that. Like, pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all act like y'all wasn't somewhere busting it wide open when y'all was 14, especially my peer group. We stopped playing with me. It was maybe a handful of us that was trying to be chased and trying to be, you know what I'm saying? But it surely as hell wasn't me, and it surely as hell wasn't most of my peers. We all was trying to be video hoes back then, just like everybody else was trying to be Buffy the Body and twerk and dance and be one of the so don't do them little girls. Don't do this generation of little girls. Don't do them. Because y'all's the ones that raised them.
I was
So what do
about to
you got to
say, who
say?
they getting raised by?
I'm saying, so
Just
pray
about
for
to
these
say.
babies.
I
What is
mean,
wrong with
and you
y'all?
you can't be mad because 9
Thank
times out
God.
of 10 they growing up with young parents, half of them. You know what I'm saying? That's because y'all was out here doing your thing when y'all was young.
Okay, and thank God she home. Like that should be the only thing that's most important in this story. That she's not freaking she did end up like my girl Naziah Harris. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was a happy ending. Why is y'all focused on the wrong stuff? Y'all getting on my
It's like it's
nerves.
like it's like it's like people
Wanted it to go
want
the
the
other
bad
way.
you want it to be
Like
the
what the
wrong way,
hell?
opposed to, saying that, you know what I'm saying, just being thankful for saying, "Hey, you know what?" Because there's kids right now that still people
That's
think
missing it,
about
right?
from years ago. We talk about the
DeWine
DeWine Sims all the
Sims,
time.
stop playing with
I
me.
literally see people say, "Me, I watched this as a kid, me and my mom, and I still think about what happened because I never heard of it. I look it up every here and there." Y'all gotta this touch people in ways that you could never imagine. Some people can't have kids. Some people
What?
may have tried and may have been close, and then it just didn't work, and now they don't got none. And
It's
the way that they look at y'all or get to see people treat kids, that hurts some people. Some people with kids, you know what I'm saying? That
especially and
seeing
we
they
still I'm sorry to
yeah.
cut you
No,
off.
go ahead.
Especially and we still mourning Naziah Harris.
Absolutely.
This coward still ain't told us where she at, bro. And he just got a light sentence.
No,
Eh,
so during for this is what they said because he took a pleadment agreement deal to get this life sentence. They was
Okay.
supposed to nail him to the ceiling. I'm talking about he was supposed to be just
Do
man,
99,000 years, bro.
not even that. Sometimes you gotta just go, man. And I just feel
We
like
don't have a death
yeah,
penalty.
that and that's why I feel like he was supposed to just go. That's the dirt, and that's how you slid because you somewhere that ain't. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, on top of that, he took a, plea agreement for him. Oh man, for
What?
him. I hear somebody in the headphones. It's gone now. Um, that was so weird through there. It's like somebody just got into our connection, and we talking about a water pipe. Wow, I don't, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't know.
So this what I think. You know how the truckers had them things?
Yeah, thanks for listening, brother. You listening to a podcast right now. This is from Michigan. Well, I appreciate you. Where you from, brother? Where you from? He's out. Okay. We had a random. That was a moment. Oh, people, listen. Never before. That's a first. Um,
What the fuck just happened,
that's
y'all?
a first. We are obviously in places that we don't even know.
What
Shout out
just
to Time
happened?
to Talk It Out. Shout out to Time to Talk It Out. Thank you, brother. Where you calling from? Where you from, brother? Hey, brother, where you from? Where you calling from? I guess we lost him, but he wishes us well. He says we're doing a great job. Shout out to that brother. I don't know where he's calling from. Shout out to that caller from wherever he's from, man. Um, we're a Michigan caller, so Thanks for listening, brother.
Cause I feel like
I seen that too. It's
when
something
it
with
do
that.
that, that's when he come on and start
Yeah,
talking.
it's something with
What
that.
the fuck is that? Like, I don't know. Like, that's scary. You talking about you don't want to see a scary movie.
Thanks for listening, brother. He just that's I mean,
What?
he's
Wait, no,
listening.
stop. What did he say? Cause I couldn't make it out.
He was saying you doing a good job. He said, I want to say keep it going. Um, I was trying to see where he was calling from. He's saying something about he can hear because he said when he talk on his radio or something, he can hear it or something. And he was like, I want to say, well, you're doing a good job. Keep going doing what you're doing.
That's so
It
that
was
oh my
all good
god, dog.
words.
I
Listen,
got chills right now. You don't even
I
understand.
just be feeling like certain messages come from certain places, and where I was at, just me personally, and this is I think maybe because I might be the one that who that was for. Um, where I'm at is, um, I just I enjoy what I do. Um, I enjoy this whole thing. Been a thing for a minute, and I'm not gonna lie, for a minute I was like, man, I just walk away from it all, and maybe that's what's supposed to happen. Um, and I thought about that. That really nailed me for a long time. I'm like, maybe that's just not a long time, but it just hit me hard for like, I'm gonna say like a whole overnight straight recently. Hit me hard. And I was like, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, cause I don't really know. It's what am I, you know what I'm saying? What am I? That is it. That's what's happening. That's what am I getting? That's what we're getting. That the moments, those moments are the reason that we here together as a group. Um, every single one of those because it's not just me that's doing the show and been doing this. It's been us. And no matter how much it's like, hey, yo, we may be fighting sleep some episodes. We may be, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We may gotta change dates on some episodes. I may be falling asleep on some episodes. Um, sometimes, we go through, I be like, I don't really feel like I got enough on behind the scenes before I be like, I don't know if I got enough. You know what I'm saying? It's a job, without
but we don't work.
a actual payment.
Yeah, not yet. We
But
gotta start
the
leaving
thing
y'all our
is,
cash app.
but the thing is a reward such as just a mistake, an incident,
Man, that was crazy, bro.
a reward. As soon as it starts saying that, he start coming in. A reward such as and somebody, I don't know where you from somewhere,
I'm
anywhere.
scared.
I'm
No, I'm
not.
not. I'm
I'm
not,
not.
but I'm just like, that was spooky,
I just feel
man.
like that was the
That
sign
was
to me. That was
freaking
that was to
spooky.
me.
And God is great.
Yeah, I'm
God
sorry.
is great.
That
You
was to me.
understand what I'm
That
saying?
was to me.
And I just, I'm grateful. Like, first of all, I don't know, y'all. We'll talk about some of this later in Patreon, but let me just say I'm grateful. Thank you, sir, for calling and reassuring T Double that he's supposed to be with me.
Absolutely. I knew that part anyway. It wasn't. It was the show. I knew I was supposed to be with you. I'm talking about the show, but um, you know that little bit, man, goes a long way. So we appreciate that caller, man.
First of all, what just happened,
I
bro?
don't know. I
I
don't know what number he dialed in to get through. I
I
don't.
feel like that mean we supposed to start taking callers. That's what that
We
means.
have to
And I'm
implement that.
finna figure that out.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
We're gonna figure that out next week. We're gonna have a 30-minute section because and that's on the no and that's on the thing. So I feel like the last like 20, 30 minutes before we do the last like 10-minute outro, we gonna
Anybody could call in and
the
implement on any part of the show that want to
anything
ask
right,
any
and we gonna have a
questions.
specific question too,
Yep,
like
yep.
for them to vote
You
on the something.
answer
Because
that
I already
question.
got some
You
things.
you answer that question, and then you know what I'm saying. Anything else you wanted to possibly get off that you possibly heard, you
And
want.
I already got some things to ask them just from ChatGPT. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. I like
So
that.
I'm ready. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
I'm ready
just
for callers too. That's new for me. So you
yeah,
know what
we
I'm
just
saying.
gotta get the phone number, which I'ma just use one of them text my numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
I got a real good one. Uh,
What, a phone number?
yeah.
Oh, okay, good. That's
And,
just, like, catchy, easy to remember type shit?
no, that's just like, it ain't gotta be like a text now, but I don't use that much. I don't
Oh, it's
use
a
it.
phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good, okay. Alright, so that was that, also, I got a couple more things. What up, though? You cool. So, what up, though? Sis, I forget your name, the hairdresser that put the AR on the, client. Is you cool? First of all, sis, you alright? You safe? Cause I heard girl pulled a knife on you first and she had a dude with her. So if that's the truth, I totally get it. But if that's not the truth, if it was just like she just didn't have your $10, then sis, that wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Wait.
know what happened.
Tom, I just got one question. And this is before details even get popped. A AR got pulled out over $10?
Well, apparently the person who pulled out
Allegedly, allegedly.
allegedly, all of this is alleged. We don't know these people. We are
Right,
not
right.
real. This is AI.
Okay.
However, allegedly, the hairdresser, she's a home stylist, but she got a reputation to be bad, okay? Like do great
Do shit.
hair.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
she put her hands on shit.
Yeah. And so the stylist came or whatever and I mean the client all you see in the video is the hairdresser up in the machine gun looking thing or whatever. And she's like, big gun, yeah, get the F out my house, get the F out my house. And you don't see who she's talking to because they videoing her. You know what I'm saying? But it's kids and everything.
Man, if you know an AR is half the size of my body and I'm 6 foot. AR, I done held one
It
from the
was it was
ground up.
it was about this big. The
Um,
gun was about this so
then you know
it,
what that probably was? That wasn't no AR. She probably had a baby chopper, a sawed off AK, basically. A AK still got
oh
2 handles, but it's way shorter. A baby
okay.
AK.
That's probably what it
Because
was.
a
That's probably what it
AR,
was.
that mother that joint like that AR is a rifle.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it
Yeah, no,
still
it was
got 2
kind of
handles and
short.
it's a
Yeah.
automatic and it's gon' but that's why I'm like a girl. Because when you shoot a AR as a grown man, I gotta put the knob to my shoulder right here when I get behind that joint. Cause that joint about to do. It got a lot of recoil, basically, you know what
Mhm,
I'm saying?
mhm.
And I
Well,
feel like,
it did look kinda short,
um,
like it might have been modified in some way, but
they call them
she
Dracos.
pulled
Yeah,
oh, that's
Draco.
the Draco.
Uh,
Yeah, she pulled it on the girl or whatever, and I guess and her boyfriend, but you don't know that. You don't see who she pulling it on. You know what I'm saying? And then you just see that she get arrested later on, but she's on her page saying that, oh, girl pulled a knife or some scissors or something. She accosted her with a sharp object. And the dude was there as well, intimidating her for whatever. I didn't dig that deep, you know what I'm saying? But I did see that response and she was like, once the, police report and like once everything come out, she's gonna be exonerated. Basically is what she's saying. She was basically like the victim. But I just thought that was crazy. Like the video, me as a stylist, as a licensed cosmetologist and natural hair cultivator, color specialist. I work in a salon and I'm grateful for that because a lot of that type of stuff I don't have to deal with. I got a
yes.
receptionist that takes the payments. We have a receptionist that takes the payments and I work on a team. So it's like I'm not just there by myself when clients coming in and out because you just never know. People crazy. That's why
So
I would never wanna work in a suite by myself because let's just say a person know you that you making money all day and they wanna plan to be your last client and rob
reach
you
and
before
bring
they
their
leave.
boyfriend,
Yeah,
say, "Oh, well, he just picking me up." After the hairdo,
exactly.
like, "Oh, he just picking me up knowing it's late."
Exactly. So I don't blame her, especially not until it all come out. I believe the stylist, and I'm going with that.
So, as a stylist, you wouldn't work no time by yourself.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I would prefer not to take a bunch of like new unfamiliar clients in a suite setting where I'm by myself or at home, especially not at my
Right, at
house.
home, you'll probably do more stuff at
Definitely
one
not at my
dude
house.
at a
But if
time.
I had like a suite and I'm by myself, how people do, I wouldn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
like working at a team, I'm rarely the last one out, and if I am, you know what I'm saying, we got an alarm, I'm in Lathrop, but
In a safe space, baby.
I don't have time for people. People
In a
don't like
safe
to work.
er.
People like to take stuff. So I totally understand old girl being, on the defense or whatever because
Especially since I'm now been hearing about a lot of people stealing hairstyles.
yeah, yeah, and it's like I ain't gonna put no Draco on you because you still a hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna come up in here and
And
intimidate me
that's what happens a
like
lot.
you going, and I just feel like that might have been what it was. I don't really know, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Allegedly, right. But
It
I feel
might have
like
been like she tried to boss up on her, like, I ain't got your $10. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do about it type shit or something like that. I don't
I
know,
feel
but
like the
whatever the
new
case may
thing that
be.
I've seen a couple times with that is females faking like they don't like the hairdo. I seen where even the person who got the style on them, they'll be the one to up the gun, and the stylist will be like, you know what, just go ahead, like go. But now I'm did all this for free work, basically. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? But
See that,
at a point where you show life for this couple
and
dollars,
that's
go ahead.
exactly what I'm saying.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
exactly why
So
I would not.
I understand. I can't understand. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
do.
and that's why when I first came out of massage therapy school, I wasn't able to work.
'Cause you was independent.
I had to be. There were no license. There wasn't even a license committee. Anyways,
Right,
now he finna get
okay.
on my nerves.
Yeah.
Now you finna get on my nerves, sir. Go ahead on.
Right.
Go ahead on. Doesn't matter.
Come back next episode, caller. We
So
appreciated the first moment. Don't
back
mess it up.
dog, stop playing. Back then it wasn't no licensing or whatever for massage therapy, first of all. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go into like a hair salon or something like that or get my own suite. And my boss had got me an interview, but it was with a bunch of white people. I didn't want to work with them. You know what I'm saying? And I really wanted to work for myself. So, and me being 20, I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to do that, right? When I
Mhm.
first got out of school, that was my plan. I had a business plan. I was gonna work for myself and eventually save up enough money and build my credit so I can start this, working on this business plan that I had made. They got an A in class. It was phenomenal.
Mhm.
However, I learned real quick because I'm green as fuck. I'm young. I'm just 20 years old.
Right.
So I learned real quick that I wasn't gonna be able to do too many massages without motherfuckers asking for the happy ending at the end.
Yeah, bingo, when you're massaging men. Yeah, yeah.
You be surprised. Women was calling me asking me about the happy ending at the end.
Wow. You know what? I wanted to get into that, but then that's what I didn't want to confuse people with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's what a lot of people would have confused me for. And I got whatever your sexuality is. Okay, I'm confident in myself. I don't matter if a man wanted a massage, cool, right? But I'm not because
You're not about to
business is
offer no
business. You know what I'm
happy
saying?
ending.
We're not even doing that. That's
And that's what
not
I'm
even
saying.
a thing. That's not you. Not a chance. Like I'm it's not that, like, you know what I'm saying? But people will try to pull you into that. People will try to con you into that. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, especially they're gonna offer you some money. You know what I'm saying?
Money, they gonna try to put everything on the table
All
that they
kind of
think
shit.
is
You know what I'm saying?
especially when
So
you in the presence of somewhere that
when you
they are. Like, you in my shit. Like, what you
oh, you talking about
mean?
you come to their house
Yeah,
type
like, you
shit?
mobile, like,
Yeah, 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 no, yeah, no, absolutely. And they absolutely will. And that's as a young 19-year-old, 20-year-old girl,
man.
I did it a couple of times and, luckily God was with me. I've been essayed, you know what I'm saying? And, that is the time when you be most vulnerable. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm,
And so, I gave up, you know what I'm saying, that dream a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm grateful that the good Lord steered me kind of in the same direction with health and beauty, you know what I mean?
mhm,
And I'm able to still kind of utilize my skills during my shampoo. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? My clients love my shampoos, and it's because I was a massage therapist first.
Massage, yeah.
I had studied the techniques and everything to give a good massage because that's really all a shampoo is a scalp massage. So,
I feel like I wish I had some hair to give me a good scalp massage.
oh, you can get a good scalp massage anyway.
You
I told you I wanted to do your beard for that video. Hey,
But
you wanna
you got a specific that you wanna use, right? Something specific,
what you mean?
like a specific oil or something, right?
For your beard,
Right.
yeah, I mean, I will have because I really wanna develop my own product line. But what I'm saying is, I remember I showed you that video where old girl, they have like a, massage chair or something like the massage chair table, and she be treating her husband's beard, like, I don't know their name on Facebook or Instagram. I don't think Imma just be able to randomly find it, but
I mean, yeah, I ain't never had a
she
beard massage. I seen them though, like, it's with a hot rag and stuff
I
like
don't
that.
even know which
Cause she
mm,
foreign? Is she foreign?
I done seen some shit. Y'all know I'm obsessed with makeup, and I done seen some crazy makeup. I just had to look at it. I'm sorry. This is not cool. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Nah, not right now, I ain't gonna lie.
I was supposed to be finding the lady, but anyway, I'll
I
find her later.
mean, yeah, it's probably gonna be hard.
The lady who y'all somebody know what I'm talking about. They be on the massage table and she do a bunch of stuff to his beard and his face. She give him a facial and then she kiss him. It's her husband.
Okay.
It just looks so loving and intimate and caring and like she just taking care of her man. Like it's so, you know. Anyways,
I
I'm
mean,
sitting up here for the daydream about
ain't nothing wrong with that. That's
giving you a beard treatment and not the nasty kind, the real kind. But the
and then
nasty kind,
come follow right
it
after.
comes
Yeah,
later on
that's gonna oil
Patreon.
it. That's gonna oil it. That's the oil.
That's what happens after. But no.
Absolutely.
So yeah, God be with that lady because she needs some help. Her and the client, they both got some
Yeah,
issues.
but I feel like, and I'm not even a stylist or nothing like that, but clients gotta get, you know what I'm saying, better.
People
Um
gotta stop stealing.
Clients
Absolutely.
gotta get better.
Absolutely.
It's a job before it's anything to be a stylist, whether
It's a
it's at home,
service.
you know what I'm saying? And if somebody's servicing you from at home, you should really be that's 9 times out of 10 a better deal than in the shop. They gonna look out for you because they ain't gotta pay, you know what I'm
Booth
saying,
rent.
booth rent, all them fees, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no taxes or nothing like they gonna cut you a straight little, flat rate, you know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10 it's a deal. Even if ain't right, and you pick the style that you want, right? Even if you don't like the style, if you like, you know what, these braids a little bigger. Try to negotiate like shit. Let me just take $20 off because these motherfuckers a little bigger than what they still did a job. If you like shit, the front small, good. But the back ain't like I'll pay you, but shit, can you knock something off? Because I just you know what I'm saying? Just be real about
And then
what you don't like. Show them they are the stylists. Why you think they won't notice? Like, you know what? I got you. I'll take this off for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you right. All right. Next time, and then the next time, I hook you up. I make sure all your shit right. I make sure, you know what I'm saying? I before I even keep going, I ask you, you know what I'm saying, to make sure. But it gotta be a adjustment. Like that has to work. That's like you telling the waitress they done bought you your food, but you ain't leaving them no tip because the food was cooked wrong. Is that they motherfucking fault? Not all the way. You know what I'm saying? Even though they was supposed to pay attention to how they was supposed to bring it to you, they not the ones who cooked the shit. They still did the service of bringing you the shit. You know what I'm saying? All is trying to make sure you was happy
well,
when you said you didn't like it. They tried to
no.
adjust.
Mm-mm.
It's a yeah.
Imma tell you like this. Nah, because I definitely understand what you're saying though. See, because it's a lot of scammers. And that's like Papa's Pizza, count y'all MFing days.
Yeah.
Papa's Pizza in Redford, count y'all days.
Yeah.
Because I'ma tell y'all this. Everybody is not a mother effing scammer. And but see, I cussed them out a little bit and I halfway feel bad about it, but not a
You
lot.
shouldn't though.
But because I was livid, they stole my $35 and tried to say I tried to steal their pizza. I didn't want that pizza. We called and asked for, first of all, And, I wasn't even supposed to be talking about this, but
This
this is
is
a
a
what up, yo,
real
is you
yeah,
cool? Is y'all
okay.
bitches cool?
This is a
Is you
real
cool, bitch?
situation. It's
I cussed you
Redford.
out and I don't like you.
And we
I
do
don't like
not
you.
fucking like y'all. And then right
I don't
after,
like you, and I don't
I seen
appreciate
some
you
shit they was
for
promoting
judging me I feel like I felt abused, bro.
verbally.
I
Yeah,
felt abused. I felt like they stole my mother
yeah,
effing money and just gave me whatever they wanted.
yeah.
And I was supposed to call corporate and I forgot and I'm mad. But so here's the thing that happened. Story time. Quick story time.
Quick.
So our lights went out.
Okay. Oh, during it wasn't even a storm.
It really wasn't.
It was just
It,
cold outside.
it really wasn't, man. Our lights went out. So, we had to go get a hotel, a motel, a mosey wosey, whatever you want to call it. It was a cheap motel. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? It was a cheap motel. So it was spur of the moment and we didn't have no whole lot of money. We needed somewhere with some lights.
And we
But it
needed
was
somewhere
one of
we
the
can go right
nicer
fast.
ones.
It was really like late. Is it
It was
was like
already like
late.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we needed to go somewhere right quick. You know what I'm saying? With the amount of money that we had. So, we go to the room. Now we hungry. So we're gonna order some pizza. We call Spot Pizza. Now I had just recently had a procedure where I couldn't eat no pork or beef. So I was like, I'm gonna get a chicken pizza. So we called, we like, what kind of chicken pieces do y'all have? So they ran down the different names of the chicken pieces. So we like, what's on the Mediterranean? So the lady had an attitude. She didn't want to tell us
One red
the
flag.
ingredients on the
She didn't
pizza.
remember. It's not that she didn't remember. So what she had to do,
Oh,
her job, she had to go and look because you don't know what's on the stuff where you work at. You have to go and look now that we are asking. So she had to do her job. She had to just go and find it.
yeah, so she was irritated about that. When she came back, she kind of had attitude, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She kind of had attitude, whatever. So she told us Mediterranean, buffalo, barbecue, and something else. Cause now we was like, so when we first called, we was like, what other kind of chicken pizza do y'all have? Cause we know y'all usually give out barbecue chicken pieces, and we don't want no barbecue chicken pizza. We want something else with chicken on it. That's literally what we said to her when we first called. That's why she was running down the ingredients on the other chicken pieces. And I didn't even say that when he asked me, when he kept saying, she said you ordered barbecue. I'm like, no, I didn't. That's the whole anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole reason why she had to run down the
That's at the
other
beginning of the
chick at the
conversation.
beginning of the conversation. So we decided on buffalo chicken pizza. Okay. We both decided that we don't like barbecue, but we would try buffalo. So we both hungry. Like he said, it had gotten kind of late. It's really too late for me to be eating anyways, but I was starving. So the pizza came quick.
No, not even. You missed out a part, right?
What?
Because that ain't the only attitude she got. I ordered round. And then you
We
was
wanted to
like,
change it to
"Well,
square.
what about square?" I'm like, "Okay, let's get the four corners." I'm like,
Mhm.
so she had came back from having because she
Mhm.
getting so mad that she like, "All right, hold on." And you hear music playing for a second, and then she'll come back like you take other customers. You ain't taking no other customer that fast. That didn't just happen. I don't know what you clicking over to do, but obviously you got an attitude to the point where you don't want to hear. So we
She was
said,
clicking over to talk shit about us. Like
yeah,
these motherfuckers at because once she found out the address that we was at, attitude switched and she was
cause it was a
real
problem
mad.
with that too. Cause
And so I
when
don't
I
know.
tried to tell her where it was at, when I just said the name of it, she was like, "I need the numbers, baby."
Like she don't know where that's at.
It's down the
Not I'm
street.
just saying,
It's down
I
the
would have
street.
gave her the address, but that she knew where that was at. When we said that, she instantly got attitude. Cause she probably thought you was paying me
Yeah,
and we was I was some type of woman of the night,
yeah. It
which
just went all wrong from
she
there.
wasn't wrong, but that wasn't why I was there. Nah.
Well, she had have a not that I wouldn't pay, but you know what I'm saying. I just at the very position.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can bring some ones to just make it rain on me for the
Oh, we
for the
can do that.
role play of
We
it
can do
all.
that. We can definitely
But
say that.
anyway, so
Say
listen,
that.
she was mean and I was irritated a little bit. I was like, whatever, we got it out, we got through the ordering process, which was kind of difficult because she had an attitude, right?
Yeah.
So the pizza came quick. No, I will give them that. I was happily surprised that the pizza came quick. Like I was surprised it was the pizza man when he knocked on the door. Uh, and he said some little sarcastic shit. You know what I'm saying? As if he thought I was the lady of the night. Something like it was a song playing or something, and he gonna say, "You playing that for me?" So get the fuck on, give me my pizza.
Yeah, he lucky
He
I
said that shit when I handed him the
he lucky
$5.
I was in the shower.
Yeah, he was.
I ain't
So, um, he left quickly or whatever. I brought the pizza in, set it down, and immediately when I set it down, that sit down air from the pizza, I knew it was barbecue. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Do that look like buffalo or barbecue to you?" Because I
He
can't
was
believe
like,
they
I
gave us
could be tripping.
barbecue. I'm like, I could
I
be
could be
tripping,
tripping.
but
That's your shit. Like, I could be tripping. I could be tripping.
that's
But
my shit. I
that's
say that
like,
a lot.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I do.
yeah.
I don't
You know,
know.
but that's not like barbecue, is that? And I was like, no, I smelled that. So I'm like, no, that's barbecue.
Oh, it was
I'm talking about dog wasn't even in the car yet. I mean,
it was so much barbecue on that pizza, bro.
yeah, they
So
barbecue, so I don't know what they
that
use.
shit gross. It
That's
looked
not
nasty. I don't
it.
know. I didn't even smell it. I mean, I didn't even eat it. It smelled nasty. It looked
When I
nasty.
say I tried to bite that motherfucker 2 times, 'cause I tried to bite it fast 2 times, I flushed that motherfucker down the toilet. I was
So we calls back or whatever. I calls back. I'm like, sis, we asked for buffalo pizza and we got barbecue. Like, this is exactly what we did not want. She was like, hold on. Attitude. Say nothing. She was like, hold on. So a man came back to the phone and he was like, she said you ordered barbecue. Like what she said was the motherfucking something.
if it was, why the fuck she ain't get on and say it from the jump?
Why she didn't say that to me? Because she know I didn't say that. Soon as I said buffalo, I bet you she remembered.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, damn."
That is what they said. But she didn't want to she didn't want to take that shit.
Mm.
I'm like, I told you we don't like barbecue. This shit is disgusting. I'm ready to throw up.
Remember, that was the first shit was in the convo. First shit in the conversation. Pointed that out.
We don't like barbecue pizza. I was so livid, bro. I mean, I almost cried. I ain't even gonna lie.
Mhm.
I almost cried. I was so mad.
I'm talking about it was so
If
right.
it wasn't that cold outside, I would. He was like, "Bring the pizza back, and we'll make you another pizza." Sir, I ordered delivery for a reason. I
No,
don't
no,
want
no.
to
You know why? And then
bring it
y'all
back.
want to know why he said that? Let me tell y'all this. Don't never fuck with Papa's Pizza in Redford. Y'all want to know why he
Never.
said that? Cause when she was talking to him, he said, "Well, how many slices out the pizza ate?"
Right.
She said, "None. The
Right.
whole pizza is right here.
Right.
Nobody got not a slice out of it." Then he said something else like, was one of them bit off of or something like that? Like, nigga, you trying to find the smallest of it's a whole pizza right here, still sitting here.
Never been touched.
What do you come get this motherfucker? Why you bring the
Tell
replay?
boy, don't leave. Tell him to come back to the door. I will give it right back to him. I don't want this pizza. $5.
After a while, it's like, you know what?
$35.
Even if they give us pizza back,
I
I
don't
don't
want it
trust it.
because y'all ain't no
I don't
telling
trust
what
it.
y'all gonna do to the pizza. But what I'm saying
I'd
is,
rather just get a refund. They wasn't giving that.
if it would have been that cold outside, oh, they would have got the pizza back.
Somebody would have been
Dog,
wearing
I'd have parked down the
somebody would
street
have
and
had a
took that
brand new
pizza.
outfit that night.
The door,
The
the door.
the
I'd have slammed that bitch right on the door or the window or somewhere that had to clean it up, something like that. I ain't gonna lie,
like the
I
like
wasn't gonna assault nobody, but they want, oh, you want this pizza back? I'd have threw that
like
bitch
like
face first
like the belt
on the
tie.
door.
Like if y'all remember the old school bell tire commercial when the old lady
Came
rolled
in
the
third.
motherfucker tire up to the
Yes,
tire shop and throw that
yes,
bitch back in there because she was
yes,
mad.
yes.
Just like that. Just she ain't
Mm.
old. She was old. I was trying to say you know old. Sorry.
Oh, I'm definitely not old. I don't care, despite what some people might try to say. I'm seasoned, baby. Chef's motherfucking kiss.
Gotta love a little season, yeah.
Chef's kiss. Okay. Now, I will say I am experienced. Okay. I am wise. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this earth. I've done a good 42 of them things around the sun.
Okay, that's what you better do.
But baby, it just gets better over here. It gets
Okay,
greater later. Just wait till
so
I'm
I got
62. Okay? Wait till I'm
it
62
get better with time, like
and
the
I get
wine.
more used to being older. You know what I'm saying? You be older longer than you're younger. That's what you need to understand. If
Mhm.
you live, you're gonna be older longer than you're younger. So the more comfortable I get in my older, y'all best to watch out.
Yeah, you know what? You've been 21. You've been you've been
Over
you've been over
21
21 just
longer
as
than I
long as you've
was.
been
Uh,
younger than 21, right? So you've been grown just as long. You know what I'm saying? That's what people gotta know. That's the
that's a
thing.
true story.
Yeah,
I never
so
thought of it like that.
absolutely.
Literally, I've lived the twice. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've done this. I've made mistakes. I'm still making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm still growing. I'm still learning, but I'm grateful.
Uh,
I'm grateful that I know better than to do some ish like this. So shout out to Not Twice Speak Easy. I want us to go there and do a review or whatever. But shame on the three chicks who did the dine and dash there. Like y'all
I
trash.
seen that. I seen
Y'all
that.
ought to
Ooh, I
be
seen that.
ashamed of yourself.
I
Like if
see
you can't
baby
afford
girl
to
talking
go
about,
out,
and then she tried to pull the waitress to
that
the side, tell her to split the bill and shit at the end while the two left and get to the bathroom. I'm like, these motherfuckers alcohol.
just stealing, bro. Like and by us being restaurateurs, you understand what I'm saying? By us being event planners and people that expect our patrons and our party goers to pay because we're providing a service and you know what I'm saying? To see that is just disheartening and it's annoying and it's embarrassing as a black woman because sis, what did you and that's a black owned establishment. Why would you do something like that? You should be literally ashamed of yourself, whoever you are. And I hope you're made to pay restitution to them people 10 times. You should be ashamed of yourself for doing that to them. For what? Why? Go somewhere you can afford.
Yeah,
If you
that's
can't afford $100 a piece,
that's alcohol. But um, businesses not they don't owe you nothing. They got insurance. I mean, you don't. They, it's not right to get down on a business. You know what I'm saying?
no,
You anywhere you go that you look at the
that's
price
silly.
first before you have the service.
You should.
You know that you can afford it before you pay it or before you ask for it. So it's not right. But how people look at businesses, should I? That's more so what I want to say. How people look at businesses is that
They can afford it.
this a couple dollars, they ain't gonna miss this, they ain't gonna miss that. But you gotta understand, it be the small stuff that take businesses into a rut.
Down. If somebody do that every day, do you know? No, they can't
They
afford that.
wouldn't be at the last 3 months.
Yeah, that's
They
terrible.
gone, they out, cause you start losing, you know what I'm saying,
All
product
kind of stuff.
that you counted for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
when that kick in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of businesses go down because they what they try to do is they try to overlook the stuff like that. Like, oh well, we just go a lot of it is like, let's use food for example. A lot of it is the food industry because it'd be like, oh well, we just gone, with this right here, this food right here, we don't care. We're gonna throw this away and we're gonna throw that away and we're gonna when you think on logic, you wanna use everything you can until that's why I got a shelf life. That's why it's able to you just use it in different ways. People don't wanna open up to use stuff in different ways. Once you start using stuff, everything you can and every way it can be multiplied, like, then it kinda adjusts what you do, but it changes your amount of money that you waste, like, you
And
gotta
that's the goal. Waste less.
you gotta turn waste into product,
Yeah.
into money.
Find something new you can make with that shit.
You a motherfucking artist and you cutting up paper and shit, and you got all these paper scraps. you find a way to turn these paper scraps into some type of artistry because it's like, shit, I'm losing a lot of paper.
A
Nah, you
lot of
about
money.
to start doing it, putting paper on pictures to make them bitches 3D. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You about to start making other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's taking your waist down. It's in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely and that's the thing. That's what you try to master in everything that you do. Nothing that you want to waste. You don't want to waste
Oh
not a piece of
shit.
product.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, you're all right.
Oh shit. I hate coughing.
Yeah, get
I really do. Um so yeah, it's been a lot of stealing going on. Right. So I just want to say in Detroit and surrounding areas, what up though is y'all cool stop stealing. Did your mama ever teach you if it ain't yours, don't take it? One of the 10 commandments,
no, no, you good.
thou shalt not steal. Like stop stealing. This last thing for me and what up though is you cool is this was in a suburb though. This wasn't in the city of Detroit, but by me being an aspiring wife, okay, I do aspire to be a wife. I'm gonna be a seriously unique and exhilarating wife, first of all. And I'm going to be like insanely loyal and faithful. And like my number one goal in life is to praise the most high God. But after that, it's going to be to follow and serve my husband. Okay. And I'm excited for that. So to see this couple's big day just rained on by a thief and to see the beginning of their lives have to start with this like trauma and betrayal. I'm just so hurt for them and I feel bad for them and I pray for them and I really want somebody to, if you know this couple, send me their information because I just want to send them a gift, a cash app, a card, something because I really feel bad for them. Somebody stole their card box from the venue that they had their wedding at. And if you know, you know, a card box at a wedding has usually has a lot of money in it.
Yeah, because I don't know what that is.
It's a card box. It's literally a
Is it
box.
for the actual cars we're giving you or like
Exactly. It's for cards, you know,
gift
gifts,
cards?
money, gift
Okay.
card. Exactly. It's for monetary gifts
Basically.
for the bride and groom to start their life after the wedding. They know everybody at the wedding know you didn't
Mhm.
spent a lot of money on the wedding.
Mhm.
So for people who want to put, you know, a little 20, 100, 1,000, who knows how much money they put in the card that they give you, the congratulations card, or
Right.
if you know, like
If
you
they
say,
put
they
the
might
check
put
in there, right, right,
exactly, they
right.
might put a gift card or whatever. That's for those gifts. It be usually around the gift table because you know people also give you gifts to like start your new house and start your life, like toasters and you know sexy gifts and stuff like that. Exactly. So the gift card box usually be on the gift table. But when they started to pack up all their stuff at the end of the reception, the card box was missing. And so I meant to follow up a little more to find out if they ever found out if one of the staff stole it, if one of the guests stole it. Like
Dang.
somebody stole them people's stuff. And I just want to say shame on y'all. Y'all get donkey of the day, like
Yeah.
donkey of the week.
Yeah.
Um, I can't believe that. Like that's terrible. And I rebuke that spirit from my wedding. Any haters, any thieves, any
And I
monitoring
wanna do a big
spirits.
wedding. I don't
I don't want to do a big wedding. I do
I
want to do a bigger reception.
I
And that's kind of when you get that stuff at the reception. You
I
don't get it
mean,
at
but
the
I kinda want the wedding.
I don't want to have a wedding. I want to go to Vegas.
I'm even if you go back and say the vows again, right? Even if you like, all right,
Renew the
marry,
vows.
right, renew the vows. Like my thing is,
I want to come home and have a reception.
I even if being married in Vegas, I would still want to come home and do the vows all over again, just because. Um, I got 3 girls. I wanna at least be in front. I want that they gotta. know this too. Like,
Okay, I'll let
and I feel like they, they are old enough. They understand it's not what they mother, which I mean, it's an understanding now. You know what I'm saying? As much as you probably would have wanted that, but you understand because you see your mother doing what she's doing, and I feel like just to see it from one of your parents. You know what I'm saying? Especially probably your father. I feel like, you know what I'm
a
saying?
leader.
You kinda it kinda teaches you what to
Demand.
what to look for. What's your standardize certain things. You gonna standardize certain shit now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, oh well, I know that somebody gonna be that for me, and that's what I'm looking for until you know what I'm saying. But whatever, you just know.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna take a short break right quick because I want to check everything since we've been having our unknown guest. I just want to
Yeah,
make
cause he's
sure.
still around. He's still here. He's still listening.
That's what I'm so glad you're here, sir. But you scared me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, but I want to check and make sure you're not interfering with our audio because we've had some really good episodes that after we got done recording for 2 hours, we checked and there was no audio. So I just want to make sure that this is not what's going on here
Yeah,
on
and
Riverside.
we will
We'll
be.
be right back.
Yeah, whatever you're saying, sorry, we would just be really hurt if you destroyed our audio. Is what we're saying.
See what I'm saying?
What do you say? I'm listening to him. What you say, bro? I mean, take the
I
break
thought you was
now.
trying
No,
to
no,
listen to him.
I
Okay.
was, but no,